to one? It might be calf time. Okay, it is almost 10 p.m. and the calf is nowhere to be found.
She keeps looking this way.
You watching the storm?
You really want to defy the odds? You'll help me spool this hot wire in a lightning storm.
That's dangerous.
We gotta add more hot wire.
Whoa. One of our cows, Mama Maybell, looks like she's about to calf soon, and her milk has been coming in the past week. So we picked up some chains today, some colostrum replacement with a nipple bottle in case she rejects the baby, which we don't think she will, but chains if we need help, some gloves, and that's about it so far. And we're pretty certain she's gonna calf either through the night or hopefully tomorrow morning, because I would really like to see it and I'd like the kids to be part of it. But right now Ange is getting hot wire, adding it to the other hot wire we have to make it a little bit bigger and move them to a bigger pasture so that she can have her baby with wider space. So we had a hailstorm and some pretty bad weather, but we're gonna try to do that right now. It's a little reality for you with homesteading with very small children is we couldn't wait till their bedtime to move the cows from a different pasture. It's pouring rain. We just had a hailstorm and we're like, we should really get them to a pasture right now and not wait. And anyways, we had to pack the kids in the car and we asked them if they wanted to watch in the car and they said yes, which is great because that was the only option. Are you guys excited? Yeah. So they're happy, but I have to contain them in a vehicle to make this happen. Okay, so I don't know if I'm just extra sensitive to the fact that I'm noticing every single move Maybell's doing, but she's all the way over here, right here, and they're all the way over there, and isolation is like a big early indicator before she goes into labor. How you doing?
Good.
You guys excited to watch? The girls are in their pasture and now we wait to see if Maybell's gonna calf soon. All right, we're gonna go to sleep and see what happens through the night, but hopefully she can hold off till the morning. It would be funny if she didn't even have a baby for like another week and we're just, I mean, we don't know anything. All right, so it's the next morning and no calf to be seen yet, so just kind of keeping an eye on her today. She almost looks a little like she's breathing a little heavy today. Looks a little uncomfortable. All right, I look like a crazy person because of my hair, but I'm keeping it real here, folks. I just went outside and Maybell was laying on her side like she's never done before. And then our heifer, Daisy, is trying to get milk out of her and then also smelling her a lot. And so that's all new. So I'm just checking on her. All right, she's mooing, which we've actually never heard her moo before. And she's putting her head back there like she's uncomfortable. So it might be calf time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, we're going. I just looked out the balcony and Maybell's licking something on the grass. So here we go. Yeah, she's licking something.
Are you sure she's not eating food?
No, she's licking it right now. Okay, let's go, boys. It's been a whirlwind. So I've been watching all day from our balcony of our barn dominium, watching Maybell, and I went out to the balcony at like 6:15 and I noticed she was laying down in a position that she normally doesn't lay down. So I run out because I'm like, I think she's in labor. So I come out here and she definitely is having labor signs, and I'm just watching her. My husband calls me, he's like, hey, I need to get ready for hockey. Can you come in? And I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna miss her birth. And he's like, no, you have some time. I was inside for 30 minutes and I go check again and I noticed Maybell licking her calf in the grass. So within a half hour, she went from no baby to baby. The baby's healthy. The baby stood up within 30 minutes of being born, nursed, latched on, pooped. She's birthing, Maybell's birthing with the placenta right now, so everything looks good and healthy, which is all we could ask for. I was just really hoping I could have seen it, but it's fine. We don't plan on this being the end. This is the start of probably a lot more calving experiences. So next up is Pepper right here. She's next. So I don't know when that's gonna happen. Could be soon, could be a month from now, but she's next up. There goes the placenta coming out.
Very nice.
Yep. Oh, I know. This is what this is.
All right, I'm headed back to the barn now, but I mean, you saw that the boys were out with us, but they couldn't see the baby really because its head was underneath the grass, kind of hiding a little bit. So they're so excited to see it tomorrow, and Lacey's gonna be so excited. So I can't wait to wake them up and show them, but everything looks good. We're hoping the baby doesn't get underneath the hot wired fence and get separated, but we'll see. Anne's just gonna get home in a little bit and check and make sure she's still with mom, but everything is good. Okay, it is almost 10 p.m. and the calf is nowhere to be found. So we're kind of panicking and we're going on a little search party for it.
She keeps looking this way.
So a whole search party comes out to help you find the calf the day it was born. Where is she?
Still, right here.
Okay.
She's right here. Okay.
Should I pick her up?
Go slow. She's fine. Here she is.
We got her!
Good girl.
Wait, oh wait, it's a bull?
Yep. Balls. Now we need to get in the pasture with mom.
Okay, so do we put them on the side by side?
Side by side with somebody and
Yeah, no.
on that side too.
Yeah. Oh, here she comes. She's coming slowly. Go get your baby, mama!
Girl.
Yay!
Good girl, Maybell.
Maybell, there he is. Good job, Ange. Wow. Thank you guys. It's the next morning and we're gonna go see the calf. I have Lacey right over here. Let's go see the baby. I know.
What cover had a baby?
It's okay.
Mama Mabel had teeth. They had teeth.
I moved them into this pasture because there's a deer right there. There's 2 deer right there. Those are the 2 deer that just ran.
Oh yeah.
I moved them into this pasture just because it's ready. Their other pasture over there was getting kind of trampled down and eaten. So this was ready. I even brush hogged the tops of it off because it was seeding out. So they were ready to go, but unfortunately one of our cows had a calf yesterday, and this is a 3-wire. Everything that we were reading said to go 24, 10, and 10. So 24 inches off the ground for the first hot wire, and then 10 inches, and then 10 inches. So that's 3 strands. Now that we're looking at it, and a couple people have mentioned that the bottom wire is a little too high, especially for calves. So we might add another hot wire lower. And that's exactly, well, it's sort of what happened with the calf. It was a couple hours old yesterday, and we rotationally graze our cattle, so they don't have this entire pasture to just roam. They have a little pie shape of it, and so I have to put temporary poly wire up, and it's hot. It's connected to one of these hot wires, and the calf, we think, rolled over that poly wire and then was out of the area that the mama was in and all the other cows. So if I could do it over again, I would have just timed it out right and had them in one of our pastures that have actual cattle fencing. There's small squares. There's no just high tension wire. It's actual like rolls of wire that are stretched out, and they just cannot get out of that. So next time, if we know that it's coming, we'll put them in one of those pastures.
Back for washing. Yeah, that's sweet.